This is a video. Welcome to the video. I'm joined by my home dog here, Andreas. Is dabbing hard, and I'm live streaming this for anybody that's curious, hence why the chat's currently talking. We got 2,200 people still in the stream, which is amazing, and I'm recording a video here, breakdown of the actual trailer we got here, which kind of shows us everything for the Galar region, man. Like, not everything, but a bunch of stuff, okay? So the first image here, I'm gonna break this down, because I know exactly what we're looking at here, okay? So the first image here shows us the starting town. How do we know this? Because this, like, tower right here is the train station tower that we actually saw, that you can see down here on the map, like, right there. That's the train station tower. I'm not sure if you guys can see it because of my face cam. I'm gonna move my face cam to the top right there, but it's basically the part down here. Okay, so at least we know what that looks like now. We got a better like indication of what that looks like. Also, this is like not final game footage, so things may change, you know, as time goes on, because they're still working on this stuff, as you got to remember. So there you go. That's the first indication. Then this is the I think the city is the one that's based on Manchester. I could be wrong though. But this is the middle city right here. This is the kind of like industrial city, and you can also see there's a gym right here, because they have the gym logo and seemingly a gym entrance right in the middle here, and it's like a giant like kind of, you know, it's like a stadium. You can kind of like, you can see the kind of shape here they have for it. Definitely to me feels like it is some sort of like, you know, stadium or like another Pokemon gym, I guess. On the sides here as well, you can see like different shops. As you may have noticed later on, there's actually customization. There's tons of customization seemingly, and that's actually getting me super excited, dude, because I said they need to make sure to do good customization in this. Then we have the Dragon City, dude. This place looks amazing. This shit looks amazing. Like, no joke, this looks amazing. And this is the city right up here, which is shaped after a dragon. The entrance to the city has a giant, like, playing with that Pokeball. And it's a giant dragon's head, as you guys remember from the map here. It's a giant dragon's head, and it's got like literally the whole city shaped after a dragon, with like a crown at the top. So that we get shown. Then we're back in the starting area with the trainer. And here's our rival. I can't remember what his name was. Chat can probably tell me, and I can probably, you know, if you guys remind me of his name, we'll, you know, we'll mention it. But, we get to see what Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny all look like. Dude, Scorbunny with that, like, that tapping, dude. Like, that feels like Bruce Lee, dude. Like, you know, like, woo. But, whoop. Hop. So his name is Hop. Okay. So we got Hop, and we also got his brother, who is the champion of the region as well. So, yeah. Fair enough. I couldn't remember his name, dude. I was too excited, man. I was too excited to remember his name. So, the models look good. Honestly, the models look great, if I'm going to be honest. Ganzi G says, donates $2 and says, Rotom phone boy. So, is there apparently a Rotom phone? I must have missed that as well. So, we got Leon and we got Hop. Okay, so Hop is the rival, and Leon is the champion of the region. So, at least we know that. Now I know that. Thank you. I just forgot about that. Okay, so this looks sick, by the way. This looks like an actual, like, ruins and, like, you know, kind of like an ancient area with bloody, like, Dugtrio, I guess. It's fucking Diglett. I don't know. Just wanted to mention that. But as you can notice, it's clearly, like, that's what it's meant to be. This is the area on the map, which you see on the top right here. This is this area right here. And I do like now that we can clearly see that it's bigger than what we were shown on the map. It's clearly bigger than what's shown on the map. You know what I mean? Which is really, really cool to see. So, that's something. Now, I'm going to make my webcam a little bit smaller here so you guys don't get fully blocked. I'm going to put myself in the corner up. I'm going to put myself in the corner up here, because that's where I feel like we block the least. We continue through here. We get to see, again, the industrial city, one of the first ones that we have. Then we get to see the professor's, what's it called, like her assistant. We get to see the professor's assistant, which I thought she was the professor, but she isn't. She's just the professor's assistant. I guess she's her niece or something. And here's the professor herself. Professor's pretty like, she's old, and what was her name again? Magnolia, I think? Right? I think her name was Magnolia? Can't remember. Actually, let's see. I think they actually have, like, a character's, like, right here. Here we go. Let's see. Well, they don't really have a proper list here for them. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, let's continue. So, of course, there is wild encounters, and here we get to see the first 3 brand new Pokemon, which is what I wanted. I wanted this. So my wish came through, dude. I want to see the first 3 Pokemon. That's exactly what I got. And one of them is my fucking the sheep. Yes, mate. The sheep is so good, dude. The sheep is so good, dude. The sheep is so good, man. We got Grookey, we got Scorbunny here fighting against these bad boys. We also get to see the evolution of one of them, which is really cool. Here we get to see a bit of a more of an, like now we get to see this point of view, because we've seen this in the previous trailer, but now it's clearly changed, and now we get to see what it looks like from the, like, when you're coming down the route, because before we didn't actually get to see what it looked like. And this area right here is the grass gym, which is up here. So now we know exactly what this place looks like, which is great. So you have a bunch of trainer battles, and here again is the cave. So first of all, this place right here, boom, no clue what route this is, but it looks like to be a more foresty area, like down here in the hometown. It feels more like it's in the hometown area rather than further up here. But I can't really tell. And this, of course, is the cave. Now we finally get to see who's in the cave, like in terms of trainers. It's like miners and stuff. And this cave, by the way, it looks way better than before. You'll notice the details. Notice the details versus the last time we saw this. It looks way better now. Like, the quality of the cave looks way better now. Like, the details and textures on the wood and stuff, it looks way better, honestly. Then we get to see... this footage is clearly from the snowy area up here. The, I'm not sure what to refer to it as, but, like, just a snowy area, basically. Justin Cochran, dude, thanks for the $5 donation. Says, bro, the characters are further down on the page you were looking at. Love you, man, ha. I'll check it out later, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'll definitely, during the video, we'll check it out. We'll check out the website and all the stuff there in a second. But we got another, like, I guess this is the new kind of, like, because, you know, we have ace trainers, we have, like, all these different kinds, like bug catch, etc. I guess it's the new version of, like, the, what do you call them again? Like, the fighter guys? I can't remember what the trainer type is again. The black belts. There we go, black belts. The black belts. It's like, it's a new black belt. And, dude, here is the first, like, thing that just got me, like, totally just losing my shit. This is epic, okay? I said I'd love a Raven Pokemon. Like, based on a Raven or, like, a Crow or something. Look at this. Look at it. Dude, it's fucking amazing, dude. This genuinely looks amazing, man. Like, no joke, it looks amazing. Holy moly. And, of course, here we get, like, a little bit of a sweeping view of the open world area, which is I guess the wild area, I think. What do they call it again? Like a wild zone or something like that. And here we get the confirmation there are Pokemon in the overworld. There are Pokemon in the overworld, guys. There are Pokemon in the overworld. And this area is vast and huge, man. Look at this. Look at the size of this place. It's huge. It's got a lot of space, man. The wild area looks sick, man. Like, generally, look, you got different biomes. You got a little bit of, like, you know, kind of like a more dry area with, like, I guess, you know, kind of like brownish grass. You got, like, more green hills. You got, like, snowy areas, dude. And, of course, the Pokemon coincide, which is what Masuda and them and Omori mentioned, is that the areas actually coincide. Like, what the weather is in the area coincides with the Pokemon around there. So, you know what I mean? Like, seeing, like, you know, a Rhydon here now, you know, walking around through the desert makes sense. And, of course, maybe seeing a Tyranitar here or stuff like that basically will make a lot of sense. Also, Tyranitar officially is Godzilla now, so that's cool. And here, again, we see like, the Raven flying around. Its name's pretty hard, I can't remember it exactly yet. And we get to see also, like, Gyarados in the water, chilling. We got Butterfree roaming around. Dude, like, look at this, man. Also, of course, the biggest confirmation we got, and there is Tyranitar, actually, like I just said. There's a Tyranitar as well. They've also confirmed that you have a rotatable camera while in the wild area. Now, I guess that means only in the wild area will have rotatable cameras and open world, and the cities will be more like, you know, more like linear, but I'm fine with that. Honestly, I'm fine with, I cannot wait on, dude, I cannot wait until I'm gonna live stream this, dude. I cannot wait until I'm gonna play this game, dude. I'm so happy, man. Corviknight. Oh yeah, Corviknight, I guess, is the Raven. Here we have another snowy area. And bicycle as well, man. And apparently we have a water bicycle. Look at this. This is like something I totally missed earlier, man. So we got bicycles to ride around on, which looks sick. And we got, like, more Pokemon in the water, which look great, by the way. The water looks amazing, I'm gonna be honest. The water looks great. The open world looks great. This is the area around before the Dragon City, to be honest. Like, as you can see, it's pretty much the area before the Dragon City, so it looks pretty great as well. So that's good. Next up, we have also fishing is also a thing, which is great. I love fishing, my boys. We had no fishing, as far as I remember, in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and no HMs as well in this game, which is great. We got Beware and stuff in the grasses earlier and all that, and also we've got raid battles. Now, this is my favorite thing. Okay, I love cooperative stuff like this. And also here we get to see kind of what customization looks like. You can see the kind of backpack is different, colored and all that. He's got a different hat. Really cool outfit, actually. And the female trainer also has a really sick outfit. Like, the outfits with the trainers are really, like, the customization options look to be really, really good. Honestly. Like, it really looks good. Now, somebody asked, can you catch overworld Pokemon? Well, seemingly, if you look right here, right? If we look at the little, like, if we look at, like, the Pokemon in the grass, see, you can. Look at that. Look at the reaction you get from the Pokemon. See, it's question marks. So you can definitely catch the overworld Pokemon. You definitely can. You can even whistle to them, I guess, in some way. I guess you can whistle to them. I'm not sure about overworld shiny Pokemon, though. I'm not sure. But here we have the Dynamax feature kind of shown off fully, and, you know, we get a little bit of a more of an indication what it looks like, what the deal is with it. We get Raichu, who's going to Dynamax. Now, a lot of people are really angry about Dynamaxing. I'm going to be honest, I'm fine with it. I'm actually really, really fine with it. I think it's a weird feature, but honestly, who cares, man? It looks cool to me. It's like Poke Kaiju, dude, and I'm on board for that, man. I'm on board for it, dude. I'm genuinely on board for it. So I personally have no issue with it, man. I got a giant Raichu right here, as you may notice. We're just kind of, you know, slowly trying to get our way through this one. I'm trying to avoid copyright claim here, that's all. That's why I'm pausing a lot, like, here and there. So, let's just skip through the battle, like, sequence here, because it's just showing us how they're throwing the Dynaballs. And they also mentioned that when you are trying to catch these, only 4, like, you know, I think 3 or 4, like, basically not all the people who are in the battle can use Dynamax. I think it's only 3 to 4 people that can actually do it, while the other people can't Dynamax while trying to catch this thing. So it's limited to only like 3 to 4 people, I think. So that's one thing. You got to catch those. Then, of course, we got the gym battles, which look really... I like that the audience is actually real characters. They actually made real characters, real models for these, and not just kind of like, you know... like, you know, kind of like, you know, PNGs in the background. There's actually 3D model, like, you know, small 3D models in the background. And here we get to see, I think, Milo, who's the first gym leader, and they kick off with Dynamaxing, dude. Kick off like crazy. I gotta say, though, he looks pretty weird. Like, his design, like, he doesn't even have a nose. It looks pretty weird, but it's all good. We had to see a little bit of Dynamaxing here from Scorbunny, Sobble, etc. And, of course, we got to see Leon, which is the champion, which I guess is gonna show up at the... I'm assuming this is his. Like, I guess if you look at the background, it doesn't look like the other place. This is clearly gonna be his gym here at the end. Or, I guess, the champion, you know, the championship, or we take on the, you know, the Elite Four. Or the champion of the region, I guess. And he looks really sick, though. I gotta be honest. Like, he looks really sick. So, yeah, that's one thing. And then, of course, we get to see the legendaries, which, by the way, I'm having a theory video uploaded, probably after this breakdown video. In the theory video, I'm going to explain what the deal is with the legendaries and how I think that the third legendary is probably going to be a dragon Pokemon, or some sort of dragon design, at least. And we get to see them right here. And, of course, the names of these things... It's kind of hard for me to remember, but we also get to see the box art, and the way that they show the box art is pretty cool, man, the way they kind of fill it in. But I gotta say, the box art doesn't look too great, so it's a little bit disappointing. But it is what it is, though. Not the worst thing in the world. I'm satisfied. I'm happy, honestly. I can't complain. I honestly can't complain. So, yeah, let's check out the website then, okay? We already done a breakdown of the trailer. Now let's check out the website and see what the website has to show, okay? Oh boy, so here we go. The legendary Pokemon, Zacian and Zamazenta, these are the legendary Pokemon that will be featured in the packages of the Pokemon Sword and Shield games. They are shrouded in mystery and are even unknown to the people who live in the Galar region. We got its Shining Blade can cut through anything. Its Gleaming Shield can turn back any attack. Zacian attacks so gracefully that its movements can captivate its opponents. It holds what appears to be a sword in its mouth. Zamazenta's regal and majestic movements overwhelm any opponent that dares face it. Its body is covered in what seems to be a shield. And of course we get to see here Pokemon wise, we go to Pokemon here, we scroll down, I guess there's really not much here. Okay, it says press Pokemon. Okay, so here we go. So we got the Pokemon of the Galar region. Here we go. So here's the Pokemon we have so far, guys. We got Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, we got Gossiflower, and we got Eldegoss, which is its evolution. So Gossiflower's evolution is already shown now. Now we officially know what it looks like. Also got to make sure to ban some of these, like, really annoying accounts in the chat. Wooloo is my favorite. This thing is adorable, man. Look at it, dude. Look at it, dude. So it's a normal type Pokemon. Its weight is 13.2 pounds. It's fluffy. Its ability it's got fluffy and runaway. Okay. It's a sheep Pokemon. Its height is 2 feet, I guess. It's an extremely fluffy body. The white fur that covers their bodies grows throughout their lives, and it will fully grow back in 3 months, even if the Wooloo has been completely shorn. The fur is used for clothing and carpets and the like. It's very popular as a specialty product of the Galar region. A friendly Pokemon that craves stability. Wooloo lives as a herd and mimic the actions of their trainers or herd leader. They dislike conflict, and if they need to escape from enemies, they will simply roll away. That is awesome.
No, Diabito.
No, Diabito. No, Wooloo. Roll back to kitchen. This is my favorite Pokemon. I gotta be honest. Wooloo and Corviknight are my favorite, dude. So we got Wooloo, we all got Corviknight, which is my, like, dude, this... Brother, look at this thing.
7-3, that is big.
That is a big bird. That's a big boy bird. It's a flying steel type, which makes sense because it's got like a, look at it. It looks like a knight. Look, it's got like armor. Like, look at that. It's got like an armor chest sort of. Armor, like, shoulder, like, knee pads. You see right there. Dude, this genuinely is like the coolest Pokemon. This genuinely is the coolest Pokemon. And here as well, we actually get a little bit of an indication of what the UI looks like. So here we can see what the UIs look like. It's very clean, actually, which is interesting. Kind of a unique style they went for here. So it's going against the Beware, that's level 60, and the Corviknight's level 60 as well. Of course, I guess the UI is, you know, subject to change. So anything's possible. But, dude, Sorry, let's say Flying Steel type. I was going to say Dark Steel type. No, Flying Steel type is not bad. But, though, it's kind of weird, though. Because I would have expected it to be a Dark type, right? But I guess they didn't want to do that because they already have Murkrow and stuff, so it makes sense. But it's the Raven Pokemon. Like I said, man, Raven, dude. I am finally a Raven, dude. Now, the Dashing Lord of the Skies. It is said that Corviknight is the strongest Pokemon living in the skies of the Galar region. It can often be seen fearlessly soaring through the air. Many say that any Pokemon foolish enough to challenge the Corviknight are sent running with just a sharp glare and cry from this fearsome Pokemon. And then we also got the ability to use this Pokemon as a taxi. Use a flying taxi to travel from town to town. Corviknight possesses superb flying skills and high intelligence. Because of this, many of them work for the company called Galar Taxi, helping transport people from town to town. Okay, so now we know how that's gonna work. Like, I guess we're not gonna have HM fly and shit, so HMs are gone. Okay, HMs are gone, so none of that's gonna be around anymore. Then we got Dreadnought, which, like you said, is based on the word Dreadnought, right? Which is, I guess, boat. Right? Also, don't show that on screen, by the way. Let's see. So this is the Bite Pokemon. It's a Water Rock type. Okay, interesting. And here we can see a little bit more of like how the UI looks like. Pretty clean. It's level 55 for some reason. Okay. And this thing is got a powerful jaws and muscles. The sharp, jagged fangs of the Bite Pokemon Dreadnought are strong and sharp enough to bite through rock and iron. Though it has an extremely heavy rock shell, its well-developed muscles allow it to move quickly, putting a trainer's skills and morale to the test. Dreadnought is known to be extremely vicious, and it takes a skilled trainer to tame and handle this Pokemon. It seems that some trainers will release Dreadnought back into the wild once they discover they can handle it. Fair enough. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Okay, so that's the Pokemon, I guess. I think we've gone through all of them now. If I go back here, I think we'll be able to see. So yeah, that's all the brand new Pokemon we've been shown, and, you know, all the other stuff. But battles with wild Pokemon. In tall grass or caves, wild Pokemon can jump out at you. Battles with wild Pokemon will occur when you run into Pokemon that you can see wandering around. So yes, guys, we got a confirmation. There are Pokemon in the overworld as well. So this is the perfect game. I don't care if people don't like Dynamaxing, dude. I don't give a shit about that, man. I don't give a shit. Because this is perfect. I always wanted this. Always said I'd want a mix between them having wild Pokemon in the grass and wild Pokemon in the open world, like above you. That's perfect. That is perfect. Wild battles are back. Pokemon in the grass and Pokemon in the overworld. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. Also, the question mark that will appear above the tall grass also means that to be an indicator of a wild Pokemon hiding there. Fair enough. They got encountered with the Wild Esper, okay. They got Pokemon have abilities. Each Pokemon has an ability, which, okay, we know abilities, but let's just read through. Each Pokemon has an ability which can have a certain effect during battle, while out exploring, or both. And, of course, Pokemon Sword and Shield have some brand new abilities to introduce. We have Cotton Down, Diglett's Speed Fell. Cotton Down, wow, that's a weird ability. Okay, that's definitely new. Cotton Down, the ability of Gossiflower and Eldegoss, is one of these new abilities. When a Pokemon with this ability is hit by an attack, it will send out Cotton Fluff that will lower the speed stat of other Pokemon. So yeah, that's gonna be really good, I guess. I mean, not the move itself, the ability itself, but rather the fact that abilities are back is gonna be really good for the competitive scene and brand new Pokemon, man. I need this game right now. Like, I genuinely need this game right now, dude. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Like, straight up. So in terms of Pokemon, I think we've gone through all of them now. Let's look at the characters now. So gym leaders and, okay, actually, you know what? Did they include the typings of the legendaries? No, they didn't. They didn't. Oh, you nasty little bastards. So character-wise, let's see. The people of the Galar region. Oompa Loompa. Here we go. So here are the characters we have. Okay, let's just go through them from the top here. So during your adventures, you will be traveling through the Galar region, where you will find many unique locations, such as the huge grassy plains filled with nature and towns, and cities where people and Pokemon work and live together. Another characteristic part of the Galar culture is the way Pokemon battles are regarded as the most popular form of entertainment across the whole region. Challengers face off against the gym leaders in the Pokemon battles held in the various stadiums found throughout the region. Whenever there is a battle, these stadiums ring with the passionate cheering of large crowds, fans, and spectators. So you also have many unique locations throughout the Galar region. This is really cool, dude. This castle looks amazing. Look at the graphics here. Look at the way more improved graphics. Even here on this image right here. The graphics look way better than expected. Honestly. Like, they're definitely going to look way, way, way better, guys. So I'm actually really, really ready for this. Like, straight up. You'll find many unique locations throughout the Galar region. Pokemon play a huge role in Galar region, of course. The cast. So we have the main characters. We have Leon. We have Hop. We have Professor Magnolia and Sonia. So here we go. So Leon. Leon is the current champion of the Galar region. Has never been defeated in an official Pokemon battle. His personality, together with his peerless skill, has made him extremely popular. He truly deserves the title of the greatest trainer. Well, I mean, I don't mind giving him that title, honestly. I don't mind giving him that title. I'm gonna be frank. So I don't mind. But okay, you know, I mean, you haven't battled us yet, boy. So let's see, what's the next one here? I want to see Professor Magnolia's description. These one, and I mean, we know Hop is the brother, the younger brother of Leon, right? So Hop is Leon's younger brother and will become one of your rivals. He's one of your neighbors, and you'll begin your journey on the same day. He aims to become a champion, just like all the brother did. I mean, he looks like a friendly rival, but he looks pretty fine though. He looks pretty fine though. And also, guys, what this ended up confirming is that that leak was real. Whoever put out that leak first was like 100% correct. Now, Sonia is a granddaughter of Professor Magnolia, and she's Leon's childhood friend. She's also a young researcher who serves as an assistant to Professor Magnolia. She's very knowledgeable and will offer helpful advice to aid you on your adventure. And we have, of course, Professor Magnolia. Magnolia is the preeminent Pokemon professor of the Galar region. Her main focus of research has been the Dynamax phenomenon. She shares her home with Sonia and has given her a certain research task. And that research task, I guess, will have to do with the Gigamax, sorry, Dynamax, Gigamax. The Pokemon League. In the Galar region, the Pokemon League is where trainers from all over gather to compete and hone their skills. At Pokemon battles, you'll have to take on the Pokemon gyms found around the region as you join the competition in trying to reach the pinnacle of the Pokemon League to attain the title of champion to yourself. Fair enough. And of course, the Galar region, there's really not much else to see here. We already looked through the Pokemon, the Galar region. We looked through the gameplay stuff. Boys, that's gonna be... Oh, and here we go. About the Pokedex and Rotom. And participating in the max raids. Okay, so here we go. So about the phone. Okay, so about the Pokemon Pokedex and the Rotom phone. Any Pokemon that you find or catch during your adventure will have its information registered in the Pokedex. The Pokedex in these titles will actually be part of your Rotom phone. Your Rotom phone is also home to Rotom, a Pokemon that can enter into various electric appliances. And your Rotom phone can do a lot more than serve as the Pokedex. For example, you can attach it to your bike to make it move faster on land, and even help you travel over water. That's actually awesome. That's actually awesome. There are no following Pokemon though, guys. There are no following Pokemon. So no following Pokemon are not a thing. That's something we at least know now. So following Pokemon ain't a thing. Also here, we have a bit of a, like, bit of a breakdown here of the kind of like open world areas. So check out the natural beauty of the wild area. There's a vast expanse of the land in the Galar region, which is known as the wild area. The wild area is full of nature as far as the eye can see, and it connects several different towns and cities. You'll find a great variety of Pokemon living here, and more than anywhere else in the Galar region. The Pokemon you'll run into will change depending on things like weather or location, so you might see something new each time you visit. Fair point. Wild area can be reached throughout various towns and cities and contains untamed wilderness. It seems the Pokemon you'll run into will change depending on the things like weather or location. So there's got to be a weather system, guys. There's a weather system. There's a weather system right now, confirmed at least. There's a weather system confirmed. That's good. That's great. I'm so happy to see that. And here we go. Have a look around the wild area, so you can clearly Pokemon the overworld, etc., etc., etc. Then we of course have Dynamax and raid battles. Participating in max raid battles will with other trainers. Now, max raid battles are a completely new battle format where you will team up with three other trainers in order to take on a wild Dynamax Pokemon. You get a chance to catch the wild Dynamax Pokemon that you face if you manage to defeat it. But don't get too confident. The wild Dynamax Pokemon will remain in their giant form for the entire battle and have other unique powers to boot. They won't go down easily. Only one of the members of the group, consisting of you and your allies, can Dynamax the Pokemon during a max raid battle, so close teamwork is key. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay. Additionally, some things you can do in the wild area, like max raid battles, can become even more fun by connecting with other players. So yeah, only one trainer out of your foursome can Dynamax their Pokemon, and only once per battle. Face a wild Dynamax Pokemon together with friends. Cooperating with your allies is the key to victory. Even catching the Pokemon is super dynamic. All right, boys, and yeah, I know some of y'all ain't happy about that. I get it. I understand. I know. Then we have, there are stadiums that hold Pokemon gyms throughout the Galar region. Each gym attracts Pokemon trainers that are experts in specific types. In order to challenge the champion, Unity Rivals will need to defeat the top trainers for each gym, who are known as the gym leader. The battles with these gym leaders often involve intense clashes between Dynamax Pokemon. Spectators will flock to gym stadiums to view these battles, and matches are broadcast on television. And of course, Milo's probably going to have like the starter Pokemon. Yeah, of course. The graphics look great though, man. I'm excited about this. So boys and girls who are watching this as a video in video format, thank you for watching the video format of this. I appreciate it. Those who are watching the stream, don't worry. We're gonna keep going, boys. We're gonna keep streaming. Don't you worry. We're still here. We're gonna keep on going, lads. Let's, like, move this over here so it doesn't like fall down. But yeah, thank you those who just watched this video. Thank you so much. Leave a like down below, subscribe, all that stuff. This is gonna go live in a second. So yeah, we're gonna keep on live streaming though. Thanks so much for watching the video. Peace.